Welcome to Season 3 of Rush of Fear podcast, where we chat all things Halloween Horror Nights, Universal Orlando's premier scare event. Tonight, for Episode 4, we will continue our HHN History lesson by looking at Halloween Horror Nights 7, Frightmare's You'll Never Sleep Again. So now, let the mayhem begin.
What a rush of fear.
Hi, everybody. Hello. Good day. Good to see you. It's me. My name is Kenneth. I am one of your hosts. And with me, as per usual, is Maddy.
Hi.
And Michelle was unable to join us for this recording, but she is with us in spirit.
Always.
Always. Hey, what's up, Maddy?
Not too much. How are you?
I'm all right.
It's March. Happy March.
Happy March. St. Patrick's Day is coming up. Be sure, everyone, to watch the movie Leprechaun.
True.
To celebrate. Get a Shamrock Shake.
Also true.
Yeah. Eat some Lucky Charms.
Yes. Absolutely.
And have a green beer.
Yeah. The 17th is St. Patrick's Day this year, I believe.
I think it always is the 17th.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
I don't know. It's Easter that moves around.
Yes, Easter moves around. It's always on a Sunday. It's based on the, what's it called? The lunar, it's like the spring solstice or equinox, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I looked it up recently because I was like, how is Easter determined? And I looked it up and it's like the Sunday after the spring equinox.
Nice.
Which also determines when Mardi Gras is, because Mardi Gras is relative to Easter.
It is, yeah.
And that feels relevant because Universal's Mardi Gras is still happening, ongoing.
It is. Yeah. Still haven't gone, but you know.
Oh, well, you got to go.
I know. We'll make it there eventually. Life, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Life.
There's a lot of good food. If you need recommendations, I will be happy to give them.
Yes.
Also, not really Horror Nights news, but just like potentially Horror Nights news eventually someday. Scream 6 is out. I saw it, and it's fantastic.
Yeah, I've heard really good things, and it's only been out for not even 24 hours.
I guess so. We're recording this on Saturday, and it came out yesterday. I saw it Thursday night.
Oh, nice.
But man, what a great time. Marty is freaking out. He hates that he's in my room right now, but you know what? That's just the way it is.
Marty. It's okay. He's an honorary fourth member.
It's true.
He's our mascot.
Yeah, he is. But Scream 6, awesome. Definitely recommend watching all the movies beforehand if you haven't seen them. Mm-hmm. I actually did a Scream marathon, and I had seen the first two, but I hadn't seen the rest of them. So I watched all 5 in like the 2 days before seeing the movie, the new one. And it definitely was worth it because the new movie lists all of the previous killers. And so if you haven't seen them, you'll be like, oh, well, now I know who the killers were in all the other movies. Yeah.
All right. Then I got to watch them all. I have also only ever seen the first 2. So yeah, I got to watch the rest of them.
It's a great series. There was definitely like some weaker movies in the bunch, but like they were all enjoyable to some degree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, I'm excited. Maybe one day we will get a Scream house.
Oh, I hope so.
I know. We almost did.
I know. We were so close.
So close. But yeah. Yay. I think that's really, well, not super related to Horror Nights, but related to Universal itself. Quite a few things have happened within the past 2 weeks since we've recorded. Well, 3-ish weeks. The Super Mario Brothers land in Universal Hollywood opened up. It was in technical rehearsals for the longest time, but now it is officially open to the public and it looks awesome.
I can't wait. I want to go see Hollywood's version this year.
Yeah.
So that the one that's going to open in Orlando is still like 2 years away when I see it.
Yeah. It looks so cool. I'm not a game person. I know the characters, but like I'm not a frequent player of the game. But even for someone who's not a player of the game, like it looks so cool.
Yeah.
And it looks like there's some Super Mario Bros. Setup over in our parks as well. Some merchandise.
Is there merchandise?
I think I saw pictures on Twitter of merchandise in the studio store inside Universal.
I need to see that. I saw the photo op. There's a Mario Kart photo op.
Oh yeah, I saw your picture.
For the new movie that you can look like you're driving a Mario Kart on Rainbow Road.
Yeah.
With like an ad for the movie that's coming out. So I saw that, but I didn't see anything about merchandise. And if there is merchandise, I have to go buy it right now.
Right now. Well, I potentially will let you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But yeah, other things that have happened, there is huge updates on the Villains Con facade. That looks pretty fun and fancy. It's purple.
Yeah.
And we also got brand new logos for everything.
Except HHN.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if we might get an update to they change every year anyways, but like
I guess that's true.
Yeah. But yeah, that was just like I woke up one day and was like, oh, we have new logos. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I guess why not, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Volcano Bay got a new logo like shortly after it opened, whereas like IOA has been open for like what 24 years, and its logo just changed for the first time since opening.
I thought there's been a couple more. Has there not?
There wasn't a logo that they were using before the park opened.
Oh,
but
gotcha.
The logo that's up on the lighthouse has been the logo since opening up until a couple days ago.
Interesting. And now it is no longer Universal Parks and Resorts. It is Universal Destination Experience, I believe.
Destinations and experiences.
Got it.
Because it'll include things like the Vegas horror experience.
And the Texas park.
Yeah. I mean, the Texas park is still a park. You know what I mean? So it could
Fair.
still be classified under parks and resorts. But like the horror thing in Vegas is not really a park
It's
per
an
se.
Experience, yeah.
It's a destination. It's an experience.
Yeah.
For sure.
But yeah, so many things are happening. It's all very exciting. Mardi Gras is running, I believe, until some point in April. And then, of course, post Mardi Gras, the next thing up is Halloween Horror Nights. So we should start getting some more spec maps. We should be getting some more, hopefully, official announcements from Universal itself. Only time will tell. But for now, our monthly episode for the month of March, happy March, is HHN History for 1997. So I guess we should get into it.
Yes, let's do it.
Yeah. So in 1997, Halloween Horror Nights entered its 7th year, by this time attacking your nightmares. This year did not have an icon. In fact, the icon would not return again for another 3 years. They did, however, feature a little green devil creature on some of their advertisements that has become something of an icon itself. HHN 7 was once again held inside Universal Studios Florida over a record of 18 nights.
Oh, wow.
I know. October 3rd to November 1st from 7 to midnight. And an admission ticket for one night went up to, hold on to your pocketbooks, ladies and gentlemen, $40 plus tax.
This is getting out of hand. I think last time it was $38, and now they're upping it to $40.
$40, a $2 increase. $40.
What are they thinking?
I know. That is the price of an HHN t-shirt nowadays. So
yeah, the fancier ones.
Yeah, so back in 1997, you could get a HHN event ticket for the price of a t-shirt now at our HHN, which is wild to me. Wild.
Yeah. I remember last time we checked the inflation, and like even adjusting for inflation, $40 equal to now is still, it equals like a lower end HHN ticket. Like you would be getting it's like $80 roughly.
Yeah, I want to say last time it was like 75, something like that. So yeah, now I would say it would be like at least 80, which still is, you know, two HHN t-shirts.
Yeah, and like I don't know how many people are actually able to go to HHN for that low price.
Yeah,
you know, you're probably going on a Wednesday with your Florida resident like Publix discount tickets.
Honestly.
Yeah.
But, you know, it was a much smaller event back then. We obviously now have 10 houses, multiple scare zones, multiple shows, lots of food, lots of entertainment, things like that. So yes, things have changed, inflation, prices, but you know, it is what it is.
Not only, the inflation, but the value of what is offered at the event is much, much bigger now. So the food alone, honestly, is like worth that price hike.
Yeah, it is. That is true. So this year in 1997, there were only 3 houses at the event. Our first one is called Hotel Hell, located at Nazerman's. Check into one of the trendiest hotels in New York. That is until it became the home for ghosts, menacing phantoms, and the demented. Ooh. Our second house is called Tombs of Terror. Journey through a dark New Orleans cemetery and come face to face with bloodthirsty vampires, murderous mutants, and deranged chainsaw-toting maniacs. And this was in the earthquake queue. And our final house is the Universal's new Museum of Horror, not to be confused with the old Museum of Horror. The only museum where the guards have to tell the exhibits not to touch the guests. All of your favorite classic Universal monsters come to life, much to your dismay. And this was located in Soundstage 22.
Imagine using only one soundstage at Halloween Horror Nights.
Honestly.
Of the 3 houses, only one of them was in a soundstage. I wonder if this was 97, so they were probably still like Nickelodeon was actively in production of multiple shows. I'm sure like the sound stages were being used by actual productions a lot more frequently in this time.
Probably.
Like 97, we got all that. We've got like Clarissa Explains It All. Nickelodeon is in like its full rise to power at this point.
Yeah. And did we have all those sound stages that we have now always been there, or did we add on throughout the years?
I feel like those, I mean, I couldn't say with any definitive knowledge, but I think that those stages have always been there.
Interesting.
That's why they built the park there, because they found those sound stages.
Right.
Just popped out of the ground like, you know.
Like daisies.
Yeah. And they said, well, let's build a real working TV and movie studio with a theme park attached right here.
Why not?
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
And this Tomb of Terror. I like the New Orleans theme of it.
I know. I pulled up our lovely HalloweenHorrorNights.fandom.com website, which we find so much fun and exciting information on. Let's look into this. What did I say it was named? Tomb of Terror.
Tombs of Terror.
Tombs of Terror. Same description that we just read, the New Orleans cemetery. Terror begins in the dilapidated New Orleans funeral home. Suddenly, visitors are trapped in a funeral home after night falls. The employees seem confused and do not know who is dead and who is not, or what to do with the living after the sun goes down. Terror really begins when the visitors fall into an open grave and end up underground in the middle of darkness. Ooh, surrounded by evil things that are there. That's very fun.
That's cool.
Scare actors that we may have seen, the one and only Rat Lady. You have a butcher, some vampires, some pirates, some ghosts, some swamp monsters, some zombies, and some gravediggers. Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
And this hotel sounds cool too. I don't know that we should. Do we need the full? Yeah, we can do it. I like a hotel theme.
I do too. Oh my gosh, it brought me all the way back out to the beginning. Hotel hell. Okay. It was down. The entrance was at Sting Alley. There were chefs, a man in a striped shirt, possibly a sous chef is what it says.
A man in a striped shirt.
It says bullet point, man in striped shirt, parentheses, possibly sous chef.
Okay.
This is another great one. Are you ready? Bullet point, man holding candelabra.
Okay.
The rat lady. So she was in two places
she's in
at
both
once.
houses?
2 places at once. She's like Mickey Mouse.
No, Mickey Mouse is never in more than one place at the same time.
Truth. A bartender and an elevator guest. Yep.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, wait, there's a picture of a man holding a candelabra.
Well, I was hoping it was the man in the striped shirt.
I only see the chef wielding a knife covered in blood. No man in a striped shirt. Tragic.
Terrifying.
I know. So tragic. Well, yeah, so
time to wear a striped shirt is all the time.
that is just the most random man in striped shirt. Hey, yeah, I heard you got cast in Halloween Horror Nights. Dude, that's awesome. So like, who are you going to be? My call name is man in striped shirt, possibly sous chef.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, dude, that's dope. You're going to have a great time.
Coming next year from Universal and Blumhouse, man in striped shirt.
I can't. All right. This final one, the Universal's new Museum of Horror. This one to me, I think is the most interesting, but I also just love the Universal monsters. We have Count Dracula, Candyman, Frankenstein's monster, the Phantom of the Opera, the Mummy, Norman Bates, Reagan McNeil.
That's
Reagan,
the girl from The Exorcist.
Yeah. Ghostface and The Fly.
Ghostface, my friend, my new best friend.
New best friend. Yeah, this one looks great.
Yeah. I wish they could still do stuff like this, but this is only possible because nobody was paying attention.
Yeah. To have all of those all in one.
Yeah.
So those were the houses, 3 houses.
I mean, sounds like a pretty solid lineup.
Yeah. I like it.
Know, I don't remember ever seeing a man in a striped shirt in the past few years of Halloween Horror Nights. So like, it sounds like the event used to be a lot more intense.
Way intense.
Yeah.
They've never put any other scare actor in a striped shirt.
No. Last year they had chainsaw people in plaid shirts, which is like a kind of scary, but stripes is where
terrifying.
If you really want to be scary, read between the lines of my striped shirt.
My striped shirt. You like lean in real close and just in between each striped shirt in the finest print says possibly sous chef.
Yeah. Ooh,
I love this.
Scary. Well, next up we have everything else that was offered. As per usual, Halloween Horror Nights was mostly shows, but there was one scare zone. It was in Amity once again, and it is our old classic, the Midway of the Bazaar. Beware the knife-wielding clowns and horrifying sideshow acts. Try your luck and win a prize or lose your life.
Ba-ba-bum.
Mm-hmm. I would love to see a return of the Midway of the Bazaar, and I'm kind of surprised with like HHN 30 or 25 that we didn't get a version of the Midway of the Bazaar. Because it's such a throwback and it's such a classic.
Yeah.
It was a mainstay of the early event, but it's also so generic and non-themed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But like in New York, and obviously because we don't have Amity anymore, I think I, even though I did really love last year was not, what was 30, what was New York in 30?
That was Seek and Destroy.
Oh, that's right. I would have taken a Midway of the Bazaar, like, reboot.
To me, it feels like Lights, Camera, Action was almost like a Midway of the Bazaar.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Like, there was a loose story that was the reason for all of those things being there, but more than anything, it was just, here's just a bunch of characters from HHN past all together, and we'll say that we're filming a movie just so that you have your reason why they're all here. But like, nobody really cares. It doesn't matter. Like, it's just Eddie and all these characters from the past.
Yeah.
And that's cool. And that hodgepodginess is kind of what Midway of the Bazaar always feels like to me. I don't remember if I ever saw a Midway of the Bazaar. Maybe we'll get there when we get to Sweet 16. I feel like there may have been one in Sweet 16.
I think from what this website says, I want to say 2000. Oh my gosh. Let me open up this website page. I broke it.
I might be thinking of the Dungeon of Terror, because there was definitely a Dungeon of Terror house in Sweet 16.
I broke my iPad. It's not letting me open up this webpage.
We'll get there. We'll get there when we get there.
2001, 1995 to 2001.
Wow. So we haven't seen a Midway of the Bazaar since then.
No. It says it was succeeded by two versions that had similar names but a different presentation. But it doesn't say the year for those, but it does say that the last one was 2000.
Okay. Well, I would like to see something like that come back, just for the traditionalists, for the old timers.
Yeah.
You know, those historians among us who want to see something like that. Anyway, going forward, and you got to get the iPad.
Got them up. Don't even worry. I got these.
Here we go. Well, this one's most important of all. The event saw 4 shows. First and certainly not least, Bill and Ted's Excellent Halloween Adventure, as always, in the Wild West Theater. Party on with Bill and Ted as these most excellent dudes encounter the famous and infamous from pop culture. So what could we have seen at Bill and Ted's Excellent Halloween Adventure in 1997?
All right. Well, this one was specifically titled Bill and Ted's Excellent Halloween Adventure 7, The Final Frontier. Bum, bum, bum.
Was it the 7th one? I don't think it could have been. This would have been the 6th.
6th. Yep.
What are they thinking?
Wait, those are two different. On the picture, it says 6, but on the words, it says 7. So that is unfortunate.
Okay.
But yeah, it would be the 6th because they did not have it the first year. All right. Yeah. Let us. Oh, this is good. This is good. All right. So picture this. The show starts. The Star Trek theme, Captain Kirk and Captain Picard. Yes?
Yeah, Picard.
Beam down to Gotham City in 1880 to look for the phone booth. The phone booth arrives. Bill and Ted jump out. They say they got a call from a big record company that wants to make a deal with them. Kirk and Picard tell them that they have been tricked and that the Borg Queen called them because she wants to steal the phone booth. The Borg Queen, along with a Klingon, they appear magically. The two captains fire their phasers at them, but they don't work because the technology hasn't been invented yet.
Oh.
The Queen and the Klingon have present-day guns, which they use to shoot at the heroes. Pew, pew. Help arrives in the form of Ellen Ripley from Alien, the Men in Black, and the Terminator.
He's a classic. He's always showing up around here.
He is. A gunfight ensues, and the Borg Queen and the Klingon escape in the phone booth. The two captains fight over who should command the mission, with each citing previous time travel missions that they have been in. Bill calls back the phone booth. The Queen and the Klingon both come out again, but they are joined by Poison Ivy, Mr. Freeze, and Darth Vader. They all fight each other. The two captains get thrown into the phone booth by the Borg Queen and the Klingon, and they get sent to another time. Darth Vader walks towards Bill and Ted and says, "The Force is with you, but you are not the wild stallions yet." Bill pulls out a lightsaber and duels Darth Vader. Bill lures Vader to a trap door, and Vader falls down. Ghostface then appears and chases Bill and Ted, while Mr. Freeze also walks towards them. He is intercepted by the Terminator. The Terminator falls down. He falls down a well, and Mr. Freeze, he freezes it. Psh! And then they continue to chase after Bill and Ted. Bill and Ted then call Batman using the bat signal. Batman, Robin, and Batgirl all swing into the stage. Batman takes Bill off stage. Robin fights Poison Ivy, lures her into a building, and then the Men in Black blow them up. Wow. Batman fights Mr. Freeze at the top of another building. All of a sudden, the Borg Queen joins the fight once again, but is shot down by the Men in Black. Bill and Ted reappear with Batgirl, saying it's time to jam. The Men in Black question how everyone is going to get back to the future. The Back to the Future theme song then plays, and the DeLorean appears. The cast of Seinfeld comes out of the DeLorean. What? Jerry Seinfeld comes out and says, "Now this is a show about nothing." Kramer then explains how they went 88 miles per hour while driving, and that's how they ended up here. Grease Lightning then starts playing as Bill and Ted help fix the DeLorean. The show is interrupted by a phone call from Ghostface, who appears on the stage and reveals that he's actually Austin Powers.
Oh my God.
The song, dance, and finale begin. The Men in Black have a rap break to their theme song. Elaine does her infamous dance to Wannabe by the Spice Girls. She's also joined by the Borg Queen, Batgirl, and Poison Ivy. The characters, including the two captains, dance to Smells Like Teen Spirit, and the show closes with Kramer blowing up the set. Wow.
The Seinfeld cast was the most unexpected surprise.
Yeah.
Wow.
Coming out of the DeLorean.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that.
Every time I read those, it just something makes sense about the HHNs of the past.
Yeah.
I now am starting to understand why people loved these shows so much, because I never saw one myself, so I never understood the hype. But yeah. I get it. I get it now. I get it.
It feels like a Mad Libs.
Yes. 100%. That is how Julie Zimmerman did it.
Yeah. You just like list everything that happened, and then we'll just like pull names out of a hat when it's like, all right, who comes in now? Okay. Seinfeld. Gotcha. Perfect. No problem.
Oh my God.
All right. And it's Ghostface. And who is the Ghostface? Austin Powers? Sure. Why not?
Sure. Oh wow. God. I love it.
Amazing.
I love it.
Well, there's that. That was Bill and Ted's Excellent Halloween Adventure. There was also a show called Abracadaver. Love that name. That was on the Animal Actors stage. Evil magicians take to the stage in this horror magic show where members of the audience can volunteer, quote unquote, to be sawed in half and thirds and quarters and sixteenths. Wow.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Yeah. I mean, magic. I don't think it would. It's hard to describe what a magic show is in words, but I do, as always, miss. I miss having that kind of thing at HHN. Love to see that come back.
Yeah.
Frightmares is our next show. Party loud enough to wake the dead. Your worst nightmares take center stage on the streets of New York as some of your favorite stars gather for an all-night tongue-in-cheek rock and roll spectacular.
There is a couple of pictures on the webpage for this show, and it is the stage that Academy of Villains performed at. Also the Jack, what was the name of that show? The Jack
Carnival
show.
of Carnage.
There we go. So like,
wait, but this says it's in New York.
I think it was Mel's, in front of Mel's Die-In. Yeah, Mel's drive-in stage. Did yours say New York?
Yeah.
Lee. Yeah, the webpage says Hollywood Mel's Drive-In, and the photos, it's the stage that is where now the entrance to the lagoon area is.
Yeah.
So that big one. But the big sign at the top of like the stage, so there's like the covering on the stage, like the big, where all the lights are. It is the big red Halloween Horror Nights sign that they've used the past couple of years. And underneath it, in a different lighted sign, it says Frightmares in yellow. So they've been using that sign all the way back in 1997.
So when the Family Ghouls gets to play on that stage, we'll get to use the Halloween Horror Nights sign too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Halloween Horror Nights presents Pangolin presents the Family Ghouls. presents.
Yeah. I like it.
Fast and Furious presents Halloween Horror Nights presents
family.
Yeah.
This show's all about family.
It kind of is.
It is, yeah.
So was this just like live music? Was this like cover bands? What was going on here?
It said nothing more than what you read. That's all I got. Yeah, I saw one, besides the stage picture, I saw one photo of a guy in a scary mask, but I don't even think he was on the stage. So that's about all I got. Sadly enough.
I like it.
I do too.
And the Festival of the Dead Parade returned. Its location was various along the parade route. The streets come alive with the walking dead in this ghoulish procession of nightmarish floats, costumed creatures, and ghostly surprises.
Yay!
Again, something that I think is logistically impossible in the current era of Halloween Horror Nights. A parade just would never be able to make it through. Even without the scare zones there, just the level of crowd that there is in the streets, you would never be able to get a parade through there.
Yeah. Sadly enough.
Yeah. It's too bad.
I know. Yeah. I was like, oh, maybe they could go through, but they can't unless they go from the gate, which last year they used as a queue line area, but the gate over by Fast and Furious, and just parade them across where Killer Clown's scare zone was to the other parade gate, and just do it that way, just like a big kind of straight line.
Interesting.
But that would be the only shot where they wouldn't get in the way of a scare zone.
Yeah, that's a very interesting idea.
They could do that single line. They would just lose the queue line area if they did the house in Fast and Furious again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Universal, we got the ideas. I'm just saying.
Not a bad idea.
I'm just saying.
It's pretty good. It's a short parade, but that's okay.
Yeah. Like one float. Doesn't have to be big. We could have just a ton of chainsaw drill team.
3 floats. We'll do three floats. Okay.
But like tiny. Not super big. So that they can fit down that little way. Yeah. I like it. I'm here for it.
Okay, fine. We'll do it.
And one of the floats, along with the floats, we can have a Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade style balloon of Little Boo.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Lil Boo balloon.
A Jack float, a Chance float, and then
a Monsters float.
Yeah.
Classic monsters float, icons float, Lil Boo balloon, end of parade.
Yep. One chainsaw drill team.
And, well, yeah. And, well, you have people walking in between each float.
Yeah.
Chainsaw drill team. The classic like Pumpkinhead guys.
Mm-hmm.
You got your classic Halloween Horror Nights originals, your classic monsters.
And we have a plethora of stilt walking costumes. So you can definitely throw some of those in there as well.
Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah. I honestly, Universal, come real close. Universal. We have really good ideas.
It's dumb that they're not doing this already.
Give us what the people want. We want a parade.
All right. I'm starting a change.org petition right now.
What could it be called, though? I
think it's just called Bring Parades Back to Halloween Horror Nights Orlando.
That's the title of the petition.
Of the petition, yeah.
What could the title of the parade be, though?
Oh, of the parade.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that was a great title of the petition. I really liked it. Little Boo Bash.
Yeah, parade. Ooh, Little Boo Bash is pretty good.
Boo Bash.
Little Boo to you.
Yeah. Universal presents
Halloween Horror Nights. Universal presents Halloween Horror Nights presents Fast and Furious presents Lil Boo's parade of what's a good P word? Panic parade.
He does have a panicked face. So
yeah.
Universal presents Little Boo's horror giving day parade.
Yeah.
If you say that any quicker, it sounds really bad. Little Boo's frightful day parade. Little Boo's
trick or treat in
smell
the
my
street
feet parade. Oh, in the street. That's a good one.
Trick or treat takes the street. No, trick or
treat in the street. Day parade.
Day parade, even though it's at night.
Yeah.
And that's part of the title.
Yeah. Okay. We've lost it. This is the end. Where's Michelle?
This is what every time we record without Michelle, it just becomes chaos.
Utter chaos. I like it though. I want a parade. Yeah. That is a straight shot. They could do it gate to gate.
Yeah, and it's not. Yeah, they would just. They know they can do it. Okay, yeah. We'll do it.
Yeah.
If they won't do it, we will.
We just just all of the HHN podcasters and like mega fans and, you know, the YouTubers and all those people. And we do our own parade twice a night for the entire run.
Yeah.
It could be awesome. It could be really cool. And they couldn't stop us either. That's the thing. if we just did it.
We just walk from Fast and Furious to Esoteric.
Yeah.
In a big line. And they're just going to be like, well, okay.
A scheduled walk.
Yeah.
A scheduled walk. A scheduled HHN hot girl walk. We got this.
Yeah.
You heard it. You heard it here first.
We could actually organize something like that, probably.
Yeah. If we got like HN Nightmares involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's put that on the next speculation map.
Yeah. fan run nightly parade.
Yeah.
9:47 p.m. sharp.
Yeah.
On
Every
the dot.
time, every day.
Yep.
We just walk from health services
to esoteric.
Yeah.
But we can't go through the gate, obviously. So we just get up to the gate and then disperse.
You just crash into it and just all squish each other.
Flash mob style.
Yeah.
We all come in randomly, but then start walking in a straight line. And then once we get to esoteric, we all just disperse without even looking at one another and just go in different areas.
Yeah.
It could be great. Yeah. Everyone start making your costume, choose your character.
Yeah. No masks, of course, but yeah, follow the rules of what's allowed costumes wise at Universal. But, but this could be cool. I think it's going to happen at least once. Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
Someone's in charge of bringing a orange balloon with a drawn on face.
Yes.
Lil Boo.
They could. Universal doesn't really sell balloons the way that Disney does. Disney has so many balloons that you can buy, and they're very classic, shapes and designs. And you've got the balloon with the other Mickey head balloon inside of it and everything. Universal doesn't do balloons, but if they could have Lil Boo balloons, but probably the reason they don't have them at Horror Nights is because then people are they're going to be popping in the houses, and they're just going to be very, very difficult to get through small spaces. But
they wouldn't be allowed in the houses. So in attractions at Disney, we have to keep the balloons outside. So at Falcon, we have a little cart that we tie them around, and we're don't forget your balloon. You better come back for it, or else we're going to give it to the balloon forest lady.
It's absurd. I always love seeing people with their Disney balloons at Universal, or it's you brought that here.
You traveled with it.
Yeah, you bought that somewhere else, and then when you got out of your hotel room this morning, you said, "Don't forget that balloon. We got to bring it. Bring it with us."
Oh, it's so silly. It's so silly. Yeah. But it's also when people sell Harry Potter themed Mickey ears on Etsy, and you're do you fully? No. Okay.
Yeah, that's the wrong. Okay.
Those two things don't go together, but it's all right. You tried. You did your darndest. I hope someone buys those. Those do always make me wonder, which park am I supposed to wear these at? Right.
Because it'll be wrong no matter what.
Right.
But what was your idea?
I like the mouse, but I'm also a Hufflepuff, so.
Yeah. All right.
Killing it. All right. I think that will do it for this episode. As always, for our history episodes, we thank HHN Legacy and horrornights.fandom.com for all of the info that you have heard us butcher or tell to you today, because Maddie doesn't know how to read a simple sentence. Yay. Thank you so much for listening, and we will see you soon in the fog. Until next time, for more content, be sure to check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/rushoffear and follow us on Instagram and Twitter at rushoffearpod.
Yes, and for more general Universal Orlando Resort news, check out our friends and UUOP network hosts over at the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast, wherever podcasts can be found. For all of your travel needs, especially HHN, reach out to our co-host and sponsor, Portkey Vacations. Visit her website, portkeyvacations.com. Just click on the Portkey and submit your no-obligation quote request to begin planning your next magical vacation. And be sure to check out my band, Pangolin, everywhere you listen to music online, and follow us on social media at PangolinFL. And follow the UUOP on TikTok at UUOPod, where you'll find Maddie creating weird and wacky videos every so often.
Yeah. And listen potentially, possibly, maybe to my podcast. It's Mayo Radio Podcast, MAO Radio Podcast, wherever podcasts can be found.
I have been reading that as Mao.
Yeah.
The Chinese emperor. / frustrating card game. Have you ever heard of that game, Mao?
Mao? I have not.
It's a game that you have to play with someone who knows the rules, because part of the game is that you are not allowed to learn what the rules are.
What?
You learn the rules by playing it. And so
God.
like the rules are never explained. You just get punished for doing things wrong, and it'll just like have to figure out what you're supposed to be doing.
My anxiety could never.
It's very fun.
I don't do well with not knowing what I'm doing or being wrong.
Yeah.
I get very embarrassed. Oof, boy.
Well, I mean, the punishment is just that you get given a card from the draw pile.
So it's like Uno.
Maybe.
Where you just end up with a ton of cards in your hands. The draw 4 card.
I cannot confirm nor deny. Anyway, thanks for listening, everyone. The podcast has come to an end. Now, get out.
Oh my God. My mouse died. No.